quick brief demonstration on some fundamental Kali aspects. Okay, myself, my name is Michael Robinson. Okay, and this is Miss Liz. She's going to help me. We're doing a single stick. All right, what we're going to do first is just take a look. We're going to go ahead and do this towards the camera. We're going to do a fundamental 5 angle. So let's go ahead and get weapon hand lead. Our rear hand is going to be up on top. Okay, we're going to go angle 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, and then bring it back here, and we want to go into that 5th strike. Okay, those are going to be your basic angles. We're going to be looking at these basic 4 primarily. 1, 2, okay, good, 3, 4. Now we want to make these body mechanics as smooth as possible. Okay, when we're working through it, picturing this stick, even though it's an impact weapon, we want to picture it as a blade. That way we can articulate our body, get a little bit smoother. We don't necessarily want that caveman approach. Okay, we want to be able to be nice and smooth when we go through these motions. Okay, let's see what you got. Okay, so if we do this together, we'll go right into the drill together. And we'll go 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's be mindful of that, just for good habit. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, now we are doing this statically. This is dynamic. Swinging something at you, we're moving. Okay, we're out of the way. But just for the purpose of video and drilling, okay, we're gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, very simple. Now we added one. We did this earlier this morning when we went up high, we went short shot, and then back 2. Okay, so we're gonna add that. Let's try this again first. So 1 short shot. Back through, okay? So now let's put 1, 2, 3, 4 plus those 3 together, okay? 1, 2, 3, 4, back up top, here, okay? And again, we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, okay? That's how we want to link those together. There's plenty more that we can flow in together if we had double stick, what have you. But for the purpose of this, we'll just keep it there. Now, we also want to be mindful of the fact that we're not just hitting sticks, okay? Essentially what we're doing is illustrating the first principle of disarming, if you will, which is defanging the snake, okay? We wouldn't be just hitting sticks, okay? Our target would be those knuckles, those hands. She throws that too, get that back hand too. That's the hand. I'm gonna hit the hand, okay? Any one of your strikes. Throw me the 1, hit in the hand, okay? Now the back hand, hit in the hand, okay? She hits the 3. Hold that through, hit up top. I'm hitting the hand, okay? The 4, hitting there, okay? So you're really necessarily defanging. Now we're also thinking about long range or larger mono at this point, okay? So it's just long range. I feel like we're trying to stay inside of the camera, but we would be, again, way away from those weapons, okay, from that tool. That might be the shot that we need in order to close the gap and finish, or escape for that matter, okay, if we're really thinking about application, all right? So those are our largo mono aspects. Let's do it again. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 1 short shot, and then here, okay? So the 2 strikes that we're doing are follow-throughs, which are referred to as lob ticks, okay, and then wood ticks, your short shots, okay? So we're doing 2 different styles of striking on this one as well, okay, along with the principle of defanging the snake at long range, all right? So if we condense that and we move into medium mono or medium range, okay, medium range, what we want to do is get the checking hand involved, okay? If this first shot comes in super slow motion, I want to come here, check, and go right over the top and get a hold of this thumb. This whole meaty part of the thumb is referred to as the gatekeeper. Okay, right on there is where I'm getting a hold of, okay? That's what I'm gonna aim for, all right? So if I'm doing this inside deflection is this first piece, okay? I'm going 1, 2, right over the top, trying to get a hold of that guy, okay? This is medium range inside deflection, super slow, ready? Right there, okay? I do wanna probably close that, okay? And I got the thumb, I can already create a misalignment right here, okay? If I wanted to come this way, bring it back, there's the 5. That we did at the very beginning, okay, with the disarm, okay, and then there's the fun stuff that you can do with thumb control, all right? So, I should have probably had you pick up your own weapon.
Probably.
Bad habit, bad habit, but essentially inside deflection is medium range. Anytime where we get the live hand in there or that secondary hand, that's medium range, okay? If I didn't have to, okay, I'd just be out at long range, okay? But if I wanted to, that inside one came in, boop, I'm in here, okay? Now this is meeting the force, okay, also. Okay, there's passing the force and meeting the force. Okay, so we want to think about this as being meeting the force, all right? Now, we're going to go ahead and go right from that into another disarm principle. It's going to be the snake. Okay, I'm going to snake disarm right from there. So I have this snake position. There are many ways I can hit the arm, I can hit the body, I can stab the body, and then just retract that weapon. Okay? Of course, I'm going to have follow through at that point. Okay? But inside deflection, okay, into the snake, let's try it. Okay? Nice and slow here, snake it through, hit, disarm if I want. Okay? So that's a nice basic disarm off of the snake. All right, now within Kali, it's a ballistic weapon when we're thinking single stick or solo distan, but there are plenty of different skill sets. Just like in any martial art, there's locks, strikes, chokes, takedowns, etc. Okay, so we'll go from that snake disarm into a first locking principle. Okay, there's a series of lock flows that you can do out of this, but we're going to go into a couple that we covered earlier in our camp today. So let's go slow, inside deflection. Okay. I snake that in. I want to take this stick all the way up here, cause that misalignment. This one's going to feel tasty. Okay, hang in there. All right. So I have that misalignment. I have that lock right on the forearm. Okay. I would essentially just apply some pressure. Hit her in the nose. We already caught one in the nose earlier.
Yes, I
Okay.
did.
So we're going to go ahead and just put it up here for the principle of a lock. Okay. Now, of course, you have this finger just directs the energy. Some of us are aware of that. But this principle for this lock is right into this lock. But we're going to go takedown. Be careful. Be careful. There's that takedown right there. You can see that's a major misalignment right from there. Okay? That's where we're at. Okay. All right. So that wasn't too bad, right?
No.
Because usually it's pretty fun. Okay. Now another thing I want to emphasize is when we're doing inside deflections or any mid-range strike, is this hand is acting like, you know, a snake in its own regard, and this could be stick and dagger. Okay, so if she's going with inside deflection, or excuse me, that one there, move in. Okay, but let's go with that first angle one strike. Inside deflection here, I'm stabbing. Okay, but I also can snake through right here. Okay, and then continue to hit with a snake, or stick and dagger. Okay, so there's some other principles that you can play and interchange within these. Okay, now meeting the force against an angle 2 or a backhand strike. Okay, this is where we got into another locking principle a little bit earlier in our camp. So she's giving you that backhand strike. Okay, right there. Okay, I want to meet that force. Okay, again, it's kind of scary getting in close range there. I mean, this is mid range with somebody really clubbing you with a stick with the tension. But I'm right here. I really want to be banging that arm. Okay, as well as the stick. But this actually, again, hand a stick. But then I'm just going to snake this arm under. Put this right on the triple warmer if you want to think meridians, or if you want to just say tricep. Okay, the back of the arm. And this is your first locking principle right there. Okay, this is without too much pressure. I can go right from here and just do gravity drop. Okay, or I can hook this under the body, take her all the way down. Let's go down slow, just to be safe. Ooh, I gotta pull that baby out. Okay, because now right from here, I have a pressure lock. Okay, pressure lock there. Get a close up on the dirty feet. It's a Kali thing. It's a tribal art. It's a tribal art. Okay, so that's something you can think about. All right, so that's just backhand, snake it through, put the lock on. Okay, an arm bar. It's in any system. Okay, it's in any system we can do that. All right. Now these are a lot of meeting the force principles. Okay, let's see if we can add on to some passing the force. Okay. Now there were some big guys working with us earlier. Okay. If we're going like this, I'm trying to meet the force. See that? I probably wouldn't have been able to get in there. Okay. But what I can do is instead, I don't want to meet the force. I want to pass the force. Okay. This is called Kabiana. I'm going right to the outside. Okay. So let's do that slow. There can be a couple. So up here, I'm passing the force. Okay. I want to be moving this person back a little bit. But essentially right here, which is fun, is you have a trap in the clavicle. Okay, so I'm just going to go ahead and just push it right down on there. Body moves away from pain, okay, especially when you put it right on the clavicle. Okay, very simple. Very simple. So the principle is the kabiana, or passing the force, and then we're just going into a takedown. Okay, so locks, takedowns. Okay, now if we do it again slow, and I won't do the full takedown this time, she's going to give me that one. I'm like, whoa, I don't want to deal with it. Okay, I can hit her right in the face with it here. I can go right across into a standard choke. Now look, half Nelson. Okay, if I really wanted to get in there, I can get full Nelson. It depends on how much I want to, close the old windpipe. Okay, so there's a couple other things that you can do as far as locking into chokes. Now, if I do another choke, this one gets a little bit more complicated, but still the same principle. Okay, she gives me that big one across the top. Whoa. Okay, here. I don't want to deal with that. I'm going to reach across. There's that choke right there. Okay, now I have the gatekeeper for the thumb right here. Disarm that. Lock the arm on my body. This choke is enough in its own. I want to let it go and continue locking it because he has the full benefit of the treat. Okay, she's got to get the full benefit of it. Okay, so this is how we can flow many different principles and skill sets together. These are more self-perfection than they would be self-protection. Self-protection, we just want to be able to hit, defang, move, and get out of there. Okay, a lot of this stuff with somebody with a real intention to hit you with a, whether they're going to have a stick, maybe not, but maybe a crowbar, something it's going to escalate. Okay, so disarms are, accidental, if not incidental. Okay, there are things that you want to train just to develop skills and attributes, and a lot of times that's what we use a single stick for. Okay, whether we're doing those basic angles, they're interchangeable with different tools. Okay, okay, with the stick, dagger, even empty hand. Okay, if I did those 5 angles, I got hammer here, I'm hooking across, hammering, okay, and then punching or piercing over the top with the empty hand. All these principles are in there, no matter what tool we're using. Of course, there's the intricacies of blades, sticks, flexible weapons that you have to take into mind, but motion is motion. Okay, this is our brief demonstration of Kali. Okay, thank you very much. Thank you.